The news continues to be dominated by coronavirus, which in turn fuels fear and panic amongst the population right throughout the world. The message from all the health officials are the same. Wash your hands, disinfect likely contaminated surfaces, and maintain social distancing. Many parts of the world are now in lockdown or in quarantine. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is one thing that seems to be missing in all the public announcements and in the media reports, and that is encouragement for people to focus on their own foundational health. No officials seem to be talking about how important this is. I think that part of the reason why the death toll is so high is that a high percentage of people have less than optimal immune systems because they have not made a real effort over the years to support their foundational health. You may recollect in an earlier video that the overwhelming majority of deaths are with those people with underlying conditions, of which heart disease and diabetes was at the forefront. I'm personally not concerned should I get COVID-19, even though I'm 72 years old, because I know my immune system is really strong, and so it is unlikely that it would have any serious impact on me. I've not had a cold for more than 10 years, and I can't remember when I last had the flu, in spite of the fact that I was constantly on long-haul flights with people sneezing and coughing. Now, why is that? Well, there are multiple reasons why I feel my immune system is so strong, but today I'm only going to talk about one reason, and it is free. I'm referring to one of nature's most potent immune boosters, which over recent years has been seriously maligned by governments and health authorities. I'm talking about sunshine. Yes, that stuff that is accused of giving you skin cancer and you should go to great lengths to avoid being exposed to. And if you are, you should slather yourself in sunscreen to protect yourself. People have been taking heed of this advice, and as a result, we are now seeing what could be considered to be a serious health issue in many parts of the world by way of widespread vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is not a true vitamin as such, but rather a steroid hormone precursor. Without an adequate amount of it, 3,000 of the 30,000 genes in the human genome cannot be activated, and this has a serious flow-on effect in many functions within the body. Interestingly, in the USA, according to the Moores Cancer Center at the University of California, San Diego, 600,000 cases of breast and colorectal cancers could be prevented each year if levels of vitamin D were increased. It not only impacts on helping your immune system protect you against cancers, but also dementia. In a study published in Neurology, it was found that people with lower levels of vitamin D were almost 70% more likely to develop Alzheimer's disease, whilst those with a severe deficiency had a 120% greater chance of getting it. But the benefits of vitamin D don't stop there. New research is coming out all the time illustrating the protective effects of vitamin D. So how do you ensure that you're getting enough vitamin D to get these benefits? By food or supplements? In my opinion, by neither. Even though my company has been manufacturing supplements for the last 20 years, it is fine taking low levels of vitamin D supplements, but I don't believe in the high doses that some people take, as it can be toxic. The best way by far is from the most natural source possible, which is sunshine. If you expose the bulk of your body to sunshine, you can get up to the equivalent of 10,000 IUs in about 15 minutes. If you are in the higher latitudes, it'll take a bit longer. You really wouldn't want to be taking 10,000 IUs a day in a supplement form. Another advantage of getting it from sunshine is that your body can store the excess in fatty tissue and only activate it when it is needed. So, in other words, you can store it for a rainy day. Will it protect you from COVID-19? There's no proven therapy to prevent a COVID-19 infection or to treat it. But it certainly goes without saying that the stronger the immune system, the better chance you have of not having a serious problem if you do get infected. The sunshine also does other good things in your body, such as the synthesis of cholesterol sulfate, which is crucial for cardiovascular health. I'm sure that there are many other benefits from sunshine exposure which science has still not discovered. So the bottom line is, that to do your best to get as much sunshine as possible as often as you can. I know that can be difficult if you live in a city and in an apartment, but just be aware sunshine is the giver of life and try and get as much of it as you can. Sensibly, of course, without getting burnt. That's all for now. See you again soon.